Well, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode. So we're back out in the beautiful Blue Mountains this weekend, and we've come out for an overnight camp. We're just going to make our way down into this gorge. We're going to go check out a waterfall that I've had marked on my maps for so many years, so I'm really keen to go check it out. The photos I've seen online of it look absolutely beautiful, so it looks like such a nice little spot to spend the night. So we've just got about a 6 kilometre walk along this fire trail, and then we'll start making our way down to the gorge. So we're at the start of spring now. There's so many beautiful wildflowers at the moment. It's actually making for a really nice walk. It's definitely starting to heat up as well. I think the temps are around about 25 degrees today. So it should make for a nice little swim later on. What do we got here? Now this is my favourite bush tucker plant. So this is a sourcurrant bush, or Leptomeria acida, and this is in full fruit. Like, it's just covered in these small little currants, and they are super sour. Oh man. Honestly, it tastes like a really sour green apple. It's actually delicious. I've used these before in gin and tonics, and they actually go really well in a gin and tonic. Man, I could honestly eat so many of those things, eh? Such a good bit of bush tucker. So we've got another bush tucker plant here, and this is called a G-bung. I believe this one's a broadleaf G-bung. As you can see, it's got all the fruit. These aren't ripe just yet. You've got to wait for these to fall to the ground, and they'll turn like a sort of darker purpley black colour. And then, then you can eat it. But inside it's got a seed, but around the seed it's got like a fleshy pulp you can eat. And it's not too bad. It's not like super tasty, but it's not too bad. Kind of tastes a little bit like a date, I feel. But yeah, these ones are definitely not ripe just yet. So over here we've got another species of G-bung. I'm pretty sure this is called the pine leaf G-bung, or Petunia pinifolia. As you can see, it's got sort of like pine needles for leaves. And all the G-bungs are on these big droops. Unfortunately, can't see any on the ground, so I don't think they're ripe just yet. Now look at the size of the burl on this tree. You guys have never seen what the inside timber of a burl looks like? Have a Google, it's beautiful. Like, the grain is just all twisted and gnarled, and makes for some really beautiful timber. They make like a lot of decorative like furniture and knife handles out of this stuff. It's gorgeous. Man, it feels so nice being back out here. Even though it's just a fire trail, I'm actually really enjoying it. There's lots of wildflowers out at the moment, and plenty of bush tucker to look at as well. It's really cool. As you guys know, I've been pretty cooped up for the last like 2 months with Colby, which is our newborn. I got away 2 weeks ago on that snow camp, which was like, an interesting trip. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go check it out. But it was a bit of a wild night, that one, so I don't really even know if I'd sort of call that a proper camp. So it feels nice being back out in the actual bush. I was actually meant to do someone's getting tired. I was actually meant to do a fly fishing trip down into the sort of southern Blue Mountains area and do a 3-day sort of like adventure into there, which I was really keen for. But Banjo, our Kelpie, wasn't really feeling too well this week. Laura and I and Colby went away last weekend on our first family camping trip, which was really awesome. So we put Banjo in a boarding kennel, and usually he goes there quite a bit, and usually he loves it. But he came back feeling pretty crook after that, and he has barely eaten all week. So we were sort of getting a bit worried about him. Took him to the vet on Tuesday, and they said he probably just got some sort of virus. But then yesterday morning when I woke up, he had his eye was like pretty much like his right eye could like barely even open. It was a bit sort of sketchy there for a bit. I was a little bit worried, but took him to the vet, and they said it's probably just conjunctivitis. So it's good that he should like make a pretty full recovery. But sort of like ruined that sort of fly fishing trip. So decided to come here instead, which I'm not complaining about. I've got some pretty awesome trips coming up towards the end of the year, so this will just be a nice little overnighter down to a pretty little spot. So apparently you get koalas around here. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out and see if I can spot one. Because in all the years I've been doing this, I've still never seen a koala. It's actually crazy. I think the last time I saw a koala, I was probably about 8 years old, and that was up in Noosa. So I spent a long time. And it just goes to show like how much of a decline they're in. Like you used to be able to find koalas all up and down the coast, and now you can kind of only sort of find them in certain pockets. And apparently around here there's meant to be a pretty healthy population, so it'd be pretty awesome to see one, but I highly doubt it. Especially when I'm sort of walking, talking to a camera. They're probably gonna bugger off pretty quickly. Alright, so we're just leaving the fire trail. I'm just gonna follow this little track down to the creek. Alright, so we're just going to drop down through this little crack in the ridge line here and start making our way down. Looks like beautiful forest down there. She's a big girl. And this is starting to get pretty steep. And this is so steep. Pretty rough on the old knees. That is really steep. I would not want to do that if it was wet. But yeah, beautiful forest. It's all like beautiful turpentine trees up there. Now we're just sort of entering, I think it's like the rainforest section. We're starting to get some cabbage tree palms pop up around us, and a lot of vines as well, like a lot of grapevines. Looks like this tree's falling over in the wind. Somehow I've got to fit underneath that. Oh, she's a tight squeeze. And it is absolutely stunning down here. It's a beautiful little rainforest. Got these like turpentine trees, cabbage tree palms, bird's nest ferns. It's absolutely stunning. Alright, so we've now reached the creek, and we've got this huge cliff face in front of us as well. Now I believe this is a fault line from what I've read. And just over here we've got a waterfall, which is the first waterfall. And then I believe a few hundred meters further down is the main waterfall we want to get to. That is incredible. What a stunning waterfall. Man, this forest is stunning. It is so lush. Have a look at all the bird's nest ferns. And they've got this giant turpentine tree. She is a monster. What a gorgeous tree. And it is beautiful in here. That is insane. Man, what a beautiful little spot. Let's go for a swim. That is freezing. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is crazy. Oh. Oh man. Oh, that is so cold. Oh man, that is so cold. That is absolutely freezing. Oh, whew. That'll definitely wake up in the morning. Oh man. Oh, whew. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. That is freezing. Oh man. That was absolutely freezing, but so worth it. Have a go at it. Oh man. I'd love to know how cold that was, because that literally felt like ice. My body is like so red. It's like tingling. Wow. Definitely glad I did it, but bloody hell, that's fresh. What an incredible spot though, eh? Absolutely stunning. Oh man. Definitely makes you feel alive. Man, this is such an awesome little spot for camp. Got a nice little sandy beach here to have a fire on, overlooking the waterfall. We've even got a little cave or overhang for me to sleep in. And like, come have a look at the view from the cave. Like, that's the view I get to wake up to. How bloody good is that? And I'll come show you guys the veranda. Alright, so for sleep gear, I'm using the Alton Walkabout swag. I've got the Cedar Summit Etherlight XT insulator mat. I've got a Neve Gear 0 degree quilt and 2 Cedar Summit Eros pillows. I'm telling you now, 2 pillows is the bee's knees. That is how you live in luxury. It makes such a better night's sleep. Alright, so I've just come up on the top of the waterfall to have a bit of a look around. I feel like I might have found something. So that right there looks very much like an Aboriginal grinding groove. And you always find grinding grooves next to like water sources, like a creek or a river. And it's basically where the Aboriginal mobs would sit and sharpen their stone tools like axes and things like that. You can imagine a place like this would have been pretty special to the Aboriginal mobs. We'd love to know like the dreaming stories of a water hole like this. But yeah, it's a pretty special find. Alright, so for tinder, I found some stringy bark that was lying on the ground, so this will be really good to get the fire going. I'll strike this with a ferro rod and should take a flame pretty easily. There we go. guys. And how good is this? It's honestly like too good to be true. Got your own private waterfall, a nice little cave to sleep in a beautiful gorge. It honestly doesn't get much better than this, eh? I'm in my absolute element right now. So yeah, cheers to that, guys. Alright, so I hope you guys can hear me over the waterfall because it's pretty damn loud. But for dinner tonight, we're going to have some pearl couscous, which I'll add some vegetable stock to. I got some lamb, some pumpkin, zucchini, red onion, and some feta. So it should be pretty tasty, so let's get on the fire. I'm just going to chuck in the pearl couscous. I'm just going to cut the meat up into little chunks. Alright, so you got the pearl couscous, then we've got the veggies, then we've got the lamb, and last but not least, the feta. Now if you're going to make this at home, it's nice to have tzatziki on it, but man, that looks pretty bloody good. Not bad for a quick and easy meal cooked over the fire. Oh, it's a little mouse. Oh, she looks like he's been in the wars. Hey, mate. What are you doing, mate? Wow, look how close he is. Hey, you're gonna get burnt. Yeah, he looks a little bit worse for wear, that guy. He's literally right next to me. He's not scared of me at all. And in true mouse style, he's going after the scraps of cheese. Now I know I probably shouldn't be encouraging feeding the wild animals, but this guy looks pretty sad, so I might let it pass this time. Well, good morning guys. Not a bad spot to wake up to. Had such a nice sleep last night. I think not waking up at 2 AM to a screaming baby always helps. It's a good thing about getting away on these trips. You actually get a good solid night's sleep. So it's about 8:15, so I'm just going to cook up some brekkie. We've got some bacon and eggs this morning. So I've just got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue hickory sauce. Alright guys, well camp's all packed up. Just going to start making our way out of here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've absolutely loved it. It's been such a beautiful place to come and spend the night, like better than I was expecting. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this one, it'd be awesome if you guys could give us a like and drop a comment below and you hit that subscribe button, all that YouTube stuff. As much as I hate asking you guys to do it, it really does help out the channel. And also, if you guys want to support the channel, I've also got a Patreon link in the description below. I usually hate plugging this. I always feel dirty when I plug it, but I've got such an awesome Patreon community that helps to support this channel financially, and honestly, every little support you guys can give goes a hell of a long way to sort of help me to get out here and make more videos for you guys. If you feel like you've got some value from my content over the years or you've enjoyed it, it would be awesome if you guys could check out that link. Now that plug's over, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hooroo.